She always assumed her loyal friend would stick around. But the moment he announced he was getting married, everything changed, and she was left shocked. Here's how the story unfolds.
I know that I broke up with him. I get it. I really do. But he didn't even fight for me. Yeah, it's been 2 days. He didn't even call.
Oh, I'm going to introduce you to my wife.
Shoot your wife.
I got married.
You think I'm stupid? I'm
Not
gonna
stupid.
believe that.
Tell her the truth. She doesn't need to talk to you. You need to tell her the truth.
I don't deserve this.
Once he finally moved on, she was overwhelmed with regret. She realized the attention and support she had always counted on were gone. Don't keep investing your time in someone who only sees you as a backup option. Respect yourself, know your worth, and keep moving forward.
For the guy that I was really good friends with, and then started dating, this was actually all out of jealousy. So, and I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. So I was best friends with him. He liked me. I said, listen, no, we are best friends. Like, I don't want to do that. Then over the summertime, he goes and finds himself a girlfriend, comes back to school. This was like in college, and starts dating her. I got super jealous and annoyed because I'm like, where did my best friend go? Like, this isn't cool. Like, I'm your girl, what?
Think about it. You turned him down when he wanted to be with you, but now you're upset because he's happy with someone else. That's not fair. If you expect someone to wait forever without commitment, you're asking for too much.
And so then I had to tell him, I'm like, listen, I caught feelings for you, but I don't want to break up your relationship. Turns out he was still in love with me and didn't even like the girl. It was just like a prop, and he ended up dumping her for me.
What? What the f?
And then we started dating, but then he turned into probably more of an avoidant, I would say, but he started pulling away, and he was just like, this is too easy now. He just like gave up on the relationship. So I had to break up with him. And yeah.
Now she's jealous. She pushed them apart, but once she had his attention again, she quickly lost interest. Meanwhile, he's changed. He's no longer willing to stay stuck in the same situation. If you believe in respecting yourself instead of chasing people, subscribe and comment Darkon.
Push at night, I got a girl's number.
You asked for her number.
I got her number, yes.
I'm sick right now.
If she truly wanted a relationship with him, she had every chance to make it happen. The frustration she's feeling now comes from realizing that the attention she once took for granted is no longer there.
Where are you taking me then?
I'll get a coffee, yeah?
Coffee?
Yeah.
That's a ick, mate.
What?
That's a fucking ick. Drop me home. Fucking coffee? Who do you think I am?
She turned him down, yet she's complaining about the simple coffee date he offered. It seems she wasn't looking for a real relationship. She was more interested in the benefits than making a genuine connection.
We are very different.
That's all I need to know. Thank you. I don't have time.
No, shut. Please, let me talk.
Oh, you have a good night.
No, but we can be friends.
good
You
night.
don't want to be my friend.
You know, 40 years old. I ain't got time for that bull.
Is it possible to get out of the friend zone?
Once you're in the friend zone, you're in. I gotta be honest, if you view a guy as a friend, nothing will make him attractive to you. If you genuinely view him as a friend.
What would be your suggestion to them if they want to get out of the friend zone?
Give up.
Give up?
Walk away. Turn around and find a new bae. Like, what are you doing?
You're supposed to be giving advice here, not telling people to give up.
Okay. Well, that's my advice.
Your
Is
advice
to
is
give
to give
up.
up.
Girls are never in the friend zone.
Oh, yeah?
Girls are never in the friend zone, and here's why. It's because guys are always testing to see if you will cross the line, because they're too shy to. They're never going to cross the line. I had an instance where I was kind of like friend zoning a guy a little bit, and he was kind of friend zoning me back, but we would like cross the boundary a few times until like realizing we liked each other. And then he got a girlfriend, and I realized, I was like, I never made my move. Like, I was friend zoning myself.
She expected him to keep waiting while she kept him hanging. Now that he's moved on, she's full of regret. Sometimes people only recognize someone's value after they've lost the chance to have them. What she's feeling isn't love. It's frustration over losing someone she thought would always be there. She didn't want a relationship with him, but she also didn't want to see him move on. That's a hard reality to face.
Thank you.
Okay, when you see it on TikTok.
$300?
That's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Am I hitting tonight?
No?
So 2 checks then?
Don't become someone's source of free attention, favors, or constant support without mutual commitment. If the relationship is one-sided, it's okay to step away. Respect yourself, set healthy boundaries, and move forward.
Why does the friend zone exist?
For losers who are meant to be there.
Would you say he's in the friend zone?
Yes, I do have a boyfriend.
Are you guys in a relationship?
Yeah. No.
Oh. Okay, well,
you say yeah, you say
talking,
no.
We are not in a relationship. No.
Okay, I guess we're not.
This interview reveals someone with an inflated sense of self-importance. She expected him to keep chasing her just to boost her confidence. A confident man knows his value and doesn't beg for someone's approval.
Recently was going on dates with a man, and nice guy, good guy, treated me well. But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment, I ended things with him, and I sent him a text, because like it wasn't that serious, you know, I didn't feel like I needed to do it in person. Anyway, so I sent him a text, told him that I didn't see it going any further, and he agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy.
She was looking for reassurance, but when he calmly accepted the breakup, it caught her off guard. She expected him to argue and convince her to stay. Instead, his response showed he was ready to move on.
And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try. He didn't even try and say that he like wanted to change, that he wanted to like whatever. Like, I can be manipulated. I will listen to you. But you didn't even try.
If you've chosen to end a relationship, it's unreasonable to expect the other person to keep fighting for it. The decision has already been made. Sometimes the healthiest choice is for both people to move on. Subscribe to Dark Talon if you believe in self-respect and choosing not to chase people who don't choose you.
Would you rather go buy me an engagement ring right now, or decimate everyone in that restaurant?
I could just go down to a pawn shop and buy a fake ring, so yeah, that works for me.
Now that was a clever move, brother. If all it takes is wearing a ring, even a fake one, to change the situation, that's a story in itself.
You want to give me a fake ring?
If it involves getting out of well, yes.
So is there a reason that you don't want to propose to me?
Because we've just gone on our first date.
Oh, and what's the problem?
Any of you watching this, if you don't see the problem either, I'm very concerned about you.
Oh, so now you're going to turn my audience against me?
At least she finally recognizes what went wrong. Looking back, he may have been better off staying a friend than getting into a relationship that wasn't built on genuine respect.
Hi darlings, let's talk about being nearly 30 but definitely being single. If you are new to my page, my TikTok, my name's Zoe, I'm 29 and I'm turning 30 in July.
She talks about empowerment and independence, but the reality is her lifestyle was built with help from her ex. That kind of contradiction says a lot.
Am I a little bit broken? Am I at the point in my life where I've just kind of, I guess, maybe worried myself from being alone and also being burnt, that I just have put up blockers because I just find it easier to be on my own and reduce my likelihood of being hurt? Now, please don't get me wrong. I definitely don't feel positive about being on my own all the time. I actually had an experience at my stepsister's wedding. This was a few years ago, pretty much when I first became single as to where I still am today. And it was when it was the first dance song. And I've never dreaded it more in my life. But the reality was honestly so much worse than I actually thought it would be. Obviously, the couple went onto the dance floor, did their dance, and it gets to that bit where they invite everyone else onto the dance floor. And I'm not even joking, I looked around and every single person was in a couple and it was just me stood at the side. I was actually with like a little kid who was like a cousin of someone else in the family, and she was stood next to me kind of right at the beginning, and I was like, oh, like, let's go and dance together. Like, she was like 4 or something, and even she burst into tears, and I was like, brilliant. I stood there alone, literally burst into tears, and took myself to the bathroom to kind of sort myself out. It's moments like that where kind of like love and relationships and that kind of stuff is really forced in your face that can actually be quite hard. It's a wedding, like I expected that, but I don't think I expected it to hurt as much as it did.
Breaking up a stable marriage just for excitement or attention often leads to regret later. What she calls being single might just be a way of dealing with a decision she now questions.
$1 million question of today is, do you support your girl having a guy best friend?
Hell no. No, we was just talking about this last week too, because she has a guy best friend.
Okay.
And I don't mess with
He's literally gay.
No, he's looking for his opportunity. You don't see that. That's how guys, bro, you know how guys
I know how guys are. I respect that.
If I called him right now, you could hear that he's gay.
Okay, so he's like, okay, don't call him. How about this? You don't trust him. She gonna call him right now. Just be like, he cheated on you.
Okay.
Bro, no, I don't trust it.
Bro,
I don't
what?
trust him.
I don't know.
Babe,
No,
you
don't trust. No, I don't know. I don't trust me. That doesn't make sense.
Guys are different.
Watch.
I'll feel you.
What's up?
He cheated on me.
See, I knew he wasn't nothing. It's cool. Don't even worry about it. Well, yeah, let me come pull up on you and hit it like we used to get your mind on.
Hit it like we used to? Bro, I knew, bro. See, that's why we shouldn't have done this, bro. I knew it.
The best friend excuse didn't work this time. Her partner saw the situation clearly, and walking away turned out to be the healthiest choice for him.
It's so cool, bro.
I know. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
So where are we going?
What?
Where are we going?
Oh, I'm going to introduce you to my wife.
Shoot your wife.
I got married.
You think I'm stupid? I'm
Not
gonna
stupid.
believe that.
Yeah, believe that.
Sure, you're
You think I'm
married.
joking with you with something like that?
Since when?
Last week, man.
Last week, man. Look like it's funny.
I got married. Do you want me to cry?
Why didn't you tell me?
Even my family, they don't know that.
Why?
I said everything get really
Let me see. Let me
difficult.
see the ring. Let me see the. Oh.
Sure. Hold on.
Let me see.
Hold on.
Give me. Yeah, look. No more marriage.
Are you stupid or what?
I won.
Sure I
How could you not tell me?
won. I told you right now.
Do you think how hurt I am right now? Do you know? Do you even have an idea?
I'm sorry, but give me the ring at least. I don't want to lose it though.
It's gone. Hell, Andy. You know what? We can't be friends anymore.
What? What
'Cause
happened?
We don't hide each other.
Please don't.
Wallah. You're not a real one.
Habibti Maya.
Leave me
Wallah,
alone.
I don't.
Don't touch me.
Wallah,
Don't
I
say
don't-
Habibti. Get away from me.
He's right to feel that way. She may never have truly loved him. She likely just expected him to stay loyal while stuck in the friend zone. The moment he moved on, jealousy took over.
If you treat her like a friend, she's going to put you in the friend zone. And you can only be put in the friend zone if you accept a friendship offer from a woman. Okay? And if you have any kind of attraction for her, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You are causing yourself a whole bunch of unnecessary heartache because she's not choosing you. Okay? You're her plan B option in case things don't work out. Then she'll settle for you. Okay? And then it'll be the worst relationship ever.
The point is simple. Don't hide your intentions behind friendship if you want something more. Be honest from the start. A confident person doesn't mask their feelings.
In that video from women talking about the same exact scenario and how they eventually ended up marrying their guy best friends. Can we stop pretending like having a guy best friend isn't a problem? Like that guy isn't the backup plan? Listen, I used to be one of those guys. And the funny thing about that is the closer you get to some girls, the more you realize that you would never want to date them. But I'll never forget one day when one of the girls mentioned to me and her boyfriend that I was going to be her backup plan if things didn't work out with him. We never had that conversation. I had no idea that that was even a plan at all. Now I'm coming to realize that there are many women with this plan. So fellas, do not be fooled by this. Do not think that you are being controlling or toxic. Set a boundary. And if they're not okay with it, move on to the next one. 'cause she ain't the one.
Stop offering endless attention without clear direction. If someone isn't interested in you, don't keep waiting around. Say what you want, and if it's not mutual, move on and don't settle for being an option.
I can't be the only one with this kind of story. About 2 years ago, I was in a relationship with a man, and he was about 40. I was about, 25, 27, something like that. But he was willing to invest in me physically, financially, emotionally, religiously, like all aspects. He wanted to make me a better woman for him. Well, he boosted my self-esteem and my well-being so much that I thought that I could do better than him. And now fast forward, I am now post dealing with a narcissist. I now understand that not all men have your best intention at heart. Not all men will invest in you, and not all men will uplift you. So when you get the opportunity to date such a man, do not let it go.
She lost a good partner chasing something that didn't last. Now regret has set in. But once someone decides to walk away for good, no emotion afterward can undo that choice.
Tell me about the one that got away.
We met in college and we instantly clicked. A couple things got in the way, different situations. If I could go back in time, I would change it. I do regret not being with him today.
And whose fault was it?
Probably mine. Yeah, I wasn't outgoing enough to say how I truly felt in the moment. I thought it was easier to not. I thought maybe I can protect myself a little bit if I didn't show my emotion. But in the end, I learned that you should just be yourself and say how you feel at all times.
Is there anything that you would do differently?
We were both in very different places in our lives, and we both didn't really have space for a relationship, but looking back now, I would have made space for that.
Would you get back with him if you could?
Of course I would.
She finally admitted she was wrong. But a good man isn't someone you can leave and come back to whenever it suits you. Once trust is gone, it's not that simple to rebuild.
To a guy that I rejected in the 7th grade. And now he's super hot and he makes ambient rap music and he's kind of blowing up and he had a Polish model on his arm.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I was wearing bike shorts as an outfit.
This happened to me. This one guy that had a crush on me forever, like, he has the hottest girlfriend now where I'm just like, I would be trash to him.
Yeah, that's the thing is I felt like in his presence, like seeing him again, I was looking at him and like the girls that were kind of like his entourage for the night. And I was like, damn, like I would literally be scraping the bottom of the barrel. He told me that like I was the first girl that he like ever talked to, ever flirted with or anything. And I'm like, damn, you've really come a long way. Meanwhile, I have not. I'm still dating guys that look just like you in the 7th grade.
They ignored him while he was working hard to build his future. Now they're upset they missed out on the rewards. The regret isn't about the person. It's about the success they no longer have access to.
One bad financial decision that you regret making in life.
My baby daddy.
Your baby daddy?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because I have 3 kids.
Like him?
Yeah.
Why is he a bad financial decision though? Not with him no more or something?
Okay, I don't ask for child support. I'm just a nice person.
Why didn't you put child support on him? Because most girls do that, but why didn't you?
To be honest, a lot of girls are gonna get mad. But I chose to have the kids. If I didn't want to have the kids, I could have chose not to have the kids and not put him on child support.
Yeah.
But I chose to have the kids, so it's also my responsibility to provide for the kids.
Does he help with the kids at all, or?
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, or do you feel like you take care more so of everything?
More so of everything?
Okay, and are you still with him?
No.
Have you dated since?
Yeah. It's been a disaster, bro.
Yeah. Do you think you should have stayed with him, or?
No.
No?
No, my kids deserve better, and I'm better.
Yeah. Do you think you'll find another partner anytime soon?
Oh, yeah, of course, one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had like any good dates after the breakup?
One good date.
And then did it last?
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
Like
He's
a week,
iffy,
a
I'm
month?
iffy. Like 3 months.
It's still a situationship to this day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cry. Just kidding.
When's he gonna make it official?
Are you in a relationship?
I'm not.
Why not?
I haven't found nothing good.
You haven't found anything good? You have kids?
I don't have no kids.
Why not?
Because I'm ready for the right person.
Okay. So you're saying I found the wrong person?
I mean, I didn't say all that.
I know. I'm asking. You can just answer.
Yeah, you probably found the wrong person.
I think I found the wrong person, but I have the right kids.
Yeah, that works.
Right. Okay.
She walked away from a stable relationship because her expectations weren't being met. Now she's facing the consequences. She didn't want a true partner. She wanted someone to financially carry her lifestyle.
I'm dating this man, right? I break up with him. I immediately regret this decision when I broke up with him. I was in the trenches afterwards. Then I was like, no, I got to hold to it. Got to hold to my decision. This is the right decision. Blah, blah, blah. I got to hold to my decision. Couldn't do it. Tried to hold out, couldn't do it. Ended up start texting him. He's flat out ignoring me.
She treated him like an option, and now she's been cut off completely. A self-respecting man doesn't stay available for someone who only values him after exploring other choices.
A year and a half after my ex left me, she decided to send me a message. I was with this girl for 4 years, so I was still going through the healing process. So I opened up my phone one day and I see a message from her. And I opened up that message and she's asking me if I still had any of her stuff left at my house. By this time, I had already thrown away everything she had, so there was nothing left at my house that was hers. We broke up because she left me for another guy, and by this time, I didn't have any of her social medias anymore. So I decided to go to her page. And the pictures that she had with the guy, they were not there anymore. They had broken up. That's when it hit me that message that she sent me wasn't really to see if she still had her stuff at my house. She was sending me a breadcrumb message to see how I was going to respond to her. She wanted to know if she still had access to me. It's only when they find out the grass isn't greener on the other side that they'll regret the breakup. I never responded to her.
Sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. He didn't argue or chase because he understood his value and refused to be someone's fallback.
Watch out, boy. Damn, I thought we were just friends.
We are.
You get jealous, huh? You want me to be all yours or what?
Do you want to be all
No,
mine?
I asked you.
No, I only want whatever you want.
She wants you bad? You want me bad?
She wasn't interested in him as a partner before, but now she's upset seeing him invest his time in someone who truly values him. It's not love. It's the discomfort of losing influence over him. At this point, there's nothing more to explain. The situation speaks for itself, and the regret is clear enough without needing any further words.
Tell me about the one that got away.
I had a boyfriend for a long time. I come from India, so he had to get married to someone his parents decided, and that was that. Randomly one day, got a call. He told me he had got to see someone that his parents decided for him. And that was that. We never saw each other again, never spoke again. I know, it took a long time. It took me like 6 months, 7 months to get over him.
What advice would you give to others?
You can probably look at it not only from your perspective and probably look at it from a outsider perspective, and that'd probably do you better.
Any advice for Heartbreak?
Just live your life. There's always love to be found in different parts of the world, so you never know what can come off it. I'm actually not seeing anyone right now, but I'm open to it, and you never know.
Credit where it's due. She took responsibility instead of blaming others. She accepted the outcome, reflected on it, and shared some honest lessons from her experience.
Feminism told y'all be strong, independent, and alone, and y'all followed it to the grave. Y'all push all the good men away, call submission slavery, and think being difficult is cute. Now y'all 35 and tired, looking around like, oh, where the good men at? Sis, they moved on. Real men want peace, not problems in a lace front and a loud voice. Feminism sold y'all freedom, but they didn't mention the price. Loneliness.
It's almost ironic when some people blame men for not wanting to date them, as if attraction works one way.
Where are we meeting the men that actually want to date and be in a relationship? Because it's not the dating apps. It's not. It's not the coffee shops. I've been trying that. I've been trying that for a while now. Definitely not the bars. Not at my age, because they're all like 21, 22, so they definitely don't want to be in a relationship, and I definitely do not want to be a cougar. Nothing wrong with that. Just not my type. I, again, tend to go about 8 to 10 years older than me. I found out even those don't want to date for a relationship. Even they are still figuring things out. Yeah, they are. So where are we meeting the ones that want to date and be in a relationship? That want to date to eventually get into a relationship? That are dating to see if we're compatible for a relationship, not other things. No. I need to know, because I have yet to find them.
and I've been looking, so maybe I should stop looking. I don't know. But if you know, please let me know. Help your girl out. Where are we meeting the good men? Where are we meeting the men that actually want to be in a real relationship? Let me know.
Many high-value men are simply choosing not to engage in modern dating dynamics the same way they used to.
On my own. A 2-bed, 2-bath? Okay, did it. 2 dogs? Did it. Like nothing either. And they are loved. Talk your shit. I don't care. 2 jobs? I do it. But when I need a handout, no parental support, no sibling support. I'm the one handing out money. I'm the one lending them money. Oh, you don't even have to pay me back. Don't worry about it. I know the struggles. I need a fucking break. Dealing with a family loss and then a breakup within a month? Ended. But what I'm not gonna do is ask for a handout, because nobody's gonna be there. Nobody's willing to help. I'll just do it myself.
Some people talk about independence and freedom, but later feel the weight of being alone when reality sets in.
You know what's the biggest difference between men in their 20s and 30s? Men in their 20s still want to find the one. They're still talking to them, spending energy, time. Men in their 30s just want to be left the alone by the one.
It's easy to point fingers at a specific group, but relationship struggles are usually more complex than blaming one side.
Women are upset that men aren't approaching them in public anymore. There's a new trend going on where women will go put themselves out there, dress up a little more, make themselves seem a little perkier in an attempt to get men to approach them, and the men aren't approaching them, and they're upset about it. Newsflash, ladies, y'all created this problem. Y'all supported the feminist cause that said men should be shamed for approaching women. Y'all created imaginary boyfriends who don't exist to say, I'm not interested. But because you didn't have the balls to say I'm not interested, you said, I have a boyfriend, and made an excuse. And now there's the T app, which is publicly doxing and shaming men for approaching and talking and dating women. So explain to me how you plan on fixing this problem that you created.
That expression says it all, when the problem is obvious, but the person asking doesn't seem to see it themselves.
Tell me those guys on that dating app you were talking about.
Oh my god, of course. So fun.
Oh, why haven't you replied to any of them?
You just match and then go about your day. You don't reply. What am I gonna say? Hey, no thanks. Men used to be hunters, you know what I mean? They used to hunt for their food, okay? Now they're just posting selfies of their six-pack. Like, I get it, man. You work out 3 times a day.
In today's dating world, many men feel that approaching women often leads nowhere, so they choose to step back instead.
It's Valentine's Day, and 70% of men are choosing to stay single. And I don't even blame them, and this shouldn't be a shock to anybody. Dating in this generation is so impossible, and I can talk about it for literally days. It feels like every single woman in this generation is either a gold digger or a bop or both. And so yeah, a lot of men are saying, we choose to be single, we're not gonna deal with this anymore, and I get it. I wouldn't either. That sounds awful. I just saw someone say something today about how I would rather be single than settle. And yeah, me too. I get it. That's me too. But it's crazy because you'll see women come online and be like, men are so sad and they're so single and they're so alone, but not me. I'm having a good time, just the men are having a bad time. And it's like, girl, be so serious for 2 minutes.
That's fair. Sometimes the best choice is to respect someone's space and let them enjoy their peace.
Where is my man at? Where is my man at? I hate to make my entire life about relationships, but where is my man at?
He's living his best life, staying away from entitled, modern women such as yourself.
She didn't respond to any of them, which is exactly what she expected. No surprise there.
How many more videos do I have to post to find a man? I'll answer anyone who says how old he is and where he's from.
She didn't reply to a single person, as she said, zero surprise.
Oh, this one's going to ruffle some feathers, but I'm going to be completely honest.
So what I'd like to know, in this dating world for people like over 50, like, have men just kind of given up with the trying to date and the courting and all that?
The short and sweet answer to your question is yes. Yes, they have. They've given up. They're done. They're walking away.
Is it so bad out there, like, that you guys have just given up?
No, bad doesn't even begin to cover it. Toxic, we could start with that.
Because, like, everybody I talk to says they go out on a date, and if the guy's buying dinner, then by the end of the night, he's saying, well, like, if I buy dinner, then I expect to have sex.
And there it is. Everybody you talk to, my gut feeling is, and I think it's obvious, everybody means women. Not men, women. And you're making assumptions based on what women are telling other women men are thinking, instead of listening to men.
First of all, as if, motherfuckers, like, that ain't happening.
And there's that toxicity I mentioned earlier. As if. Your assumption is that that's what all men are thinking and wanting. That's not the reality, but that's what you're working from. That's the premise. So why would any man, a good man, ever put himself in that position when the first response you're going to have is as if? Are there cads out there, guys, who would do that? Sure there are, but they are few and far between. But that doesn't matter. What matters is you're going to apply that label to every single man. And then, of course, there's the other side of it. There's women who try and sleep with men on the first date, but we don't talk about them. We label all men, but if you mention even one woman, it's but, it's not us. It's not fair to label all of us like that.
To them, that kind of behavior barely makes an impact. It's often seen as something insignificant or not worth reacting to.
Years from now, there is going to be a quiet crisis, loneliness in women especially. Not because women failed, not because they weren't capable or intelligent, but because they were handed a script or a blueprint that left out the consequences. Be self-sufficient, put your career first, you don't need a man. So they followed it. They pushed love down the line. They delayed the family. They treated commitment like something that could always wait until it didn't. Fast forward a few years later. You're older, no partner, no children, no legacy, just some noise to fill that silence. Meanwhile, your grandmothers had way fewer choices, but way stronger direction. They built families, they built the roots, they built something bigger than themselves. And this generation swapped it all for convenience. Legacy for pleasure, meaning for freedom without structure. And here's the part that nobody likes to talk about. The men that they overlooked in their 20s, they didn't just vanish. They were building, failing, learning, becoming disciplined, and becoming men. Men don't peak early. They compound with time. Value grows with time and skill and responsibility. Women don't gain leverage by delaying everything. That is not cruelty. That is reality. Every decision comes with a cost. Modern narratives today did not remove the bill. They just postponed it. And the outcome is usually the same. Distractions instead of connection. Comfort instead of intimacy, and independence without fulfillment. This is not about going backward. It's about correcting the course. We don't need less ambition. We need stronger values, commitment, family, masculine leadership, feminine devotion, and a shared purpose, because freedom without foundation doesn't liberate. It isolates you completely. And tradition wasn't the problem. Abandoning it was.
Some people prefer not to question their own patterns, even when it would help them grow.
Dating in your 30s becomes literally just like looking for a breeding partner. Like, it's like you're going to a sperm donor bank and like lining up the genetics and just like choosing who you want to be your future children's dad. Like, you've already been through all the cute stages in your 20s, like saying I love you and going on your like first dates and trips together. Like, I don't want to meet your parents. Like, I do, but like, it's not cute anymore. Like, and then like waiting for the milestones and like falling and like seeing what happens. Like, no, are our kids gonna turn out cute? Are they gonna be smart, athletic? Like, are we gonna like make a good couple and like last forever? And like, then I'll get to know you and like, hopefully, you know, we get along great and like it lasts forever. But first things first, like, again, it's just not cute anymore. Like, but you never settle. You never settle. It's not like before where you go in blindly.
Okay, are we hitting like a nonchalant men pandemic? What's going on? Why is every other guy that I meet so nonchalant? I literally, the other day, when I say the other day, I mean the other month, a guy literally gave me a compliment. Mind you, this is the first time he gave me a big boy compliment. He used the word gorgeous to describe me, when every other time it was like pretty or like hot. And I had told this guy that I prefer being called beautiful to pretty because that's just the type of girl that I am. I don't find that cringy. I like that. I prefer that. Like, I'm a hopeless romantic. I've read all the classic romance novels. Like, I want that, right? And like, he proceeded to give me this compliment and then he goes, not to be gay. What? You just icked me out. And I'm an avid believer of like, I can't get icked out if I truly like someone. But I literally I was like, you're lying, right? Like, you did not follow that. That's giving the same energy as like a middle schooler being like, no homo. You're a grown man saying not to be gay after giving a girl a compliment? I can't. And like, when I told this guy that I'm like, I think you're too nonchalant for me, he proceeded to tell me, I'm just a chill guy. Like, and he wasn't even joking. Like, he actually meant it. He was like, I'm just a chill guy. And I literally laughed in his face because I was like, you're lying, right? Like, there's no way you said that out loud, and that's not a joke.
This is a strong opinion for some, that entitlement in modern dating can sometimes create frustration on all sides.
The thing that amuses me, being single makes you realize that everyone is cheating. Like, dead ass. Everyone is not being taken serious, right? You got 5 starter lineups, some even 10 starter lineups, right? You got a dude to buy you stuff. You got a dude to take you out. You got a dude you're cracking, right? There's like a starting 5 for everybody. Not me, though. But for everybody else out there, everyone is just like, people are not taking people serious anymore. And honestly, it's just because of social media. You know what I mean? People feel like they're too good to have just one person they're talking to. And I think we need to go back to the old days where we stick to one person we're talking to. Now, I understand that I guess you can't invest all your time into that one person, right? Because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if this is really true to be, this is really going to work out. But having options on top of that doesn't make it no any better. It doesn't make it better, right? Let's go back to the old days and like start talking to one person, see how it pans out, and that's it.
For men, being single can actually be a positive thing. It gives space, freedom, and clarity, something worth appreciating.
You know why I'm single? My problem is I don't want to date people. I want to date my husband. Like, I want to date my man. But for me to meet my husband, I need to date people. That's my problem. That's why I'm single. Like, casual dating is not my thing. I don't like casual dating. I want to date my man, my own husband. But for me to date him, I need to meet people.
Ask yourself, are you even wife material?
It's also worth asking an honest question. Are you actually the kind of person someone would want as a long-term partner?
I'm a 34-year-old guy, and honestly, the reason I've basically stopped dating is because the performance pressure is just getting insane. And I don't just mean on dates, I mean in bed too. It feels like from the second I match with someone, I have to prove I'm emotionally intelligent, confident, successful, funny, stable, but also vulnerable. And by the time I actually get to the date, I'm already in my head. Then when it comes to sex, the pressure is even worse. I'm always worried I won't last long enough, or stay hard, or that I just won't be good in the way she expects. It's gotten to the point where I'm so anxious about disappointing someone that I avoid getting close at all.
From this perspective, some behaviors in modern dating can seem unrealistic or out of touch with reality.
I saw this interview of a guy asking a girl what she brings to the table, and her response is exactly why men are tired of dating. She basically said she doesn't have to bring anything to the table and got offended that he even asked her that question. This entitled mindset is why men are walking away from dating. Here's what I realized. Men have been taught since birth how to treat women, but we as women are taught our entire lives how to be treated by a man, not how to treat a man. Like, think about it. From the time we're little girls, we're told what we deserve, what we should expect, what standards we should have, but nobody teaches us what we should give, how we should support, or what we should contribute. Men from a very early age learn about respect, providing, protecting, leading, and making a woman feel valued. But what are women learning? How to receive, demand, expect, and be catered to? We're taught that we're queens who deserve to be worshipped, but nobody teaches us how to be the type of woman worth worshiping. And the dating advice women get from other women is so toxic. We have this mentality, if he won't, then someone else will. So if he won't pay for your dates or buy you expensive gifts or treat you like a queen, then guess what? Someone else will. Like, that's basically the dating advice for women, and it's so messed up. Like, imagine if the roles were reversed and men were like, if she can't cook or won't clean or support or respect me, then someone else will. Women would lose their freaking minds. And then y'all would start calling that toxic masculinity. We've literally created a generation of women who think they deserve everything while bringing absolutely nothing to the table. And then we wonder why men are walking away from dating altogether.
When expectations don't match reality, it often leads to frustration and situations that feel like they have no clear resolution.
The duties that women have towards men. And she was like, well, I just think that men naturally want to provide for women. I'm like, so wait, so you think that I want to get you nice shit just to watch you have it? You know, like that's what you're saying? Great. Well, that's fantastic. Every man on earth wants to sign up for that. And then if you say that to them, like, well, you're not a real man.
Right.
You know, a real man will buy me nice shit and then just watch how happy I am when I get it.
Yeah.
That's what real men do.
Yeah.
They're wild. These women are wild and out, especially on the conservative side. You know, in fact, a lot of the feminists, the outright outspoken feminists, act more conservative in their relationships with men than the conservative women do.
Yeah.
Significantly more submissive than the conservative counterparts, which is just insane to me.
I know, I saw you on whatever, and you're one of the few people that say that there's no difference between conservative and liberal women. Like, you hear Charlie Kirk and he'll say, like, you know, a woman's political opinions matter. And I don't know what you found on whatever, but when I was doing interviews, I didn't really see a difference.
In the end, this story is framed as a lesson about self-respect and moving on when someone takes your presence for granted. The message invites viewers to reflect on whether they agree and to share their thoughts.